YouTube, what's happening? It is Friday, January 3rd, and we're going to talk about the NHL. There's only 5 games today, so it should be a pretty quick video. We're going to roll through these real quick. A little breakdown yesterday. It was a rough day out there. I mean, come on. How do we do overall? We can see we had some wins. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? We had 10 winners, and the rest were losers, including the parlays. Just that's why parlays are rough. They're parlays. What you expect? You're not going to win most of them. So if you want the plays typed out though for the winners and everything, you can just head on over to the HQ and sign up there. Simple as that, easy peasy. So we have these 5 games. We're going to break them down, look for some advantages, and see if we can try to find some winners. Let's get to the first game. All right, first game on the slate is going to be Pittsburgh and Florida. Looks like we got Florida at 205 on the money line with a 6.5 total. Let's head on over to the actual goalies so we can take a look and see who's projected to be out there. It can change at any second. I think we had a couple change last night. You got to be on your toes with this. If you're going to bet a team, you got to know, hey, to keep updated with the news, because all of a sudden 15 minutes before puck drops, boom, they could change goalies. It happens like that all the time. So we have our expecteds here. We see who's supposed to be there. 2.7, 3.57. Clearly Spencer Knight is better overall statistically. There's no argument there. Pop over the team. We see Florida offense is not good recently. 2.4 in the last 10. Pittsburgh is 3.6. So clearly we have the better goalie versus the better offense. That's a nice little matchup. Then we have the not so good offense versus the not so good goalie. So I'm not going to take a side or a total there. I really don't know why Florida's 200, to be honest. The way they're playing, this feels like a push, if anything. So, oh my God. Now, from here, we go to props. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. You click it, you sign up, you get you a week for free of this. And then look at this. You get to see a whole bunch of nothing in this game. There are no good props at all. So there's not even 70s. What are we doing? My God. Okay, so these teams are struggling when it comes to props. There's no consist. All that tells me is there's no consistency. And I don't bet on teams that don't have consistency. So for me, personally, first game, complete, utter, 100% pass on every angle you can think of. Next game. All right, next game, we go to game 2, which is going to be Montreal and Chicago. We can see that the odds are 128 for Montreal on the road, 6.5 point total out there for the over-under. Let's look at the goalies' potential, and we see that 3.23 and a 2.87. So statistically, NCM is actually confirmed, which that again means almost nothing. These could change if something happens. So Sam is statistically better than this guy here. So, but not by much, almost by half a goal. Not really much at all. Let's pop over here to the stats, see what we got. 7-3, 3-7. Montreal's been playing much better in the last 10 games. You can see with the offense and defense. Chicago has the worst defense in the whole league in the last 10, giving up 4.2 a game. That is ridiculous. Versus this offense, are you kidding me? I'm taking Montreal all day. I'm taking Montreal money line. TL money line. Thank you. I will take that. Let me go ahead and click over the props just so I can see what's coming up to us. Very little. Okay, cool. So I'm definitely 100% taking this versus this. Yeah, I will be doing that, no problem. Thank you for that. So if anything, you can go Montreal team total if you wanted to. I'm sure that's probably, you could take that, but I'm just going to take him to win because their goal is pretty good too. He's confirmed. We like that. Let's go and add a prop to this. We have 2 choices. We have Connor Bedard to get a point or Cole Caulfield to get a point. Well, I don't want to take a point. I want to take a point. I want Caulfield for sure. Almost positive I want to take this. I want a point against Chicago because they're the worst defense in the league right now. And if anybody's going to give up points, it's going to be Chicago. So, yeah, we'll pair the Montreal money line with a Caulfield over 0.5 points. I feel good about this play. So we'll take those 2. I don't think there's anything else. This is pretty straightforward. Next. All right, game 3 is going to be Ottawa and St. Louis. So we can see it is 114 St. Louis. It's basically a pick 'em with a 5.5 on there for the total. Let's look over at the goalies. Who's confirmed? Nobody. Both are expected. 2.89 for St. Louis and 2.95. They're the same. There's no big difference here. Both are considered to be average for me. So average 2. Let's look at the offenses. Average offenses are yellow. Yellow's average. Green's above average, red's below average. That's all it is. So average goalies, average offense means I don't take a side or a total, which makes sense why it's a pick 'em. That just makes sense. They're at 5.9 and 4.8. The total's 5.5, right in the middle of that. Nothing there for us. Let's see if we got a prop for us. We have 2 potential props. Jake Sanderson shots on goal, which he's missed a couple here recently, which is okay. But I'm going to need you to start picking it up a little bit before you get benched, my dude. And Jordan to get a point against Forsberg. Only issue with that is Ottawa as a team is number 2 in giving up goals. Like, they're only giving up 2.1. So I don't know if I like that, to be honest. That is only 2 goals a game, which is at max. That's about what, 6 total points, mostly probably about 4 to 5 points, not 6. Ooh, that makes the points very limited in this one. So I don't know if I really want to go with this prop. I mean, you could look at it. We can see he's done. I mean, he's done great. If he's going to hit, it's probably going to be him to hit it. I will take Sanderson again. I'm going to keep blindly taking Sanderson until this falls below 70% because dude is just him. He's just him. He had 0. This was yesterday. Like, I saw that and I was like, no, that's a typo. There's no way it's 0. We're going to find out. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to the well. One more again. Sanderson. Over 1.5 shots on goal. Don't make me regret this, good sir. Don't make me regret it. And so Ottawa's averaging they're averaging 2.1 goals a game, which means they're giving up 2 goals a game, sometimes more, sometimes less. Forsberg's giving up a 2.95 goals against. That means you would theoretically think St. Louis should score 2 to 3 goals. You would think. So if that's the case, Kyrou should be involved in those somewhere a good bit. There's a high percent chance he's involved. So let's just play the numbers and say he's involved in a point. I'll take it. We'll take him for half a point. He should be involved. So we'll take that, especially what he does. Yeah. I'll take that. So we'll take him to get a point, 0.5 points. There we go. We'll take Sanderson to get the 2 shots on goal like he always does. Hopefully, I do not want to side. I do not want to total next game. All right, game 4 is going to be Anaheim and Edmonton. You can see it is 450 for Edmonton. I mean, damn, that is a lot. 6.5 is your total. First question is, let's open up match details and see how much is the 2.5 line. Is it worth it? We could get puck line. We scroll down. Anaheim plus 2.5 is minus 125. That's a play so far. Let's see if it makes sense though. We'll see. Let's go to the goalies. We have confirmed Stewart at a 2.81, not the best. Lucas is statistically better. What are we doing here? Is he not going to play? There's something that the odds makers know that these ESPN's dumbass, let's say even ESPN. It's something. This is expected unless something happened. This is lineup experts. They're pretty good, I think. I could be wrong, but they've been pretty accurate. I can't say that. ESPN's the one that have issues with their injuries and stuff. Let's look at the numbers. Last 10, 6-4, 7-2. Okay. Offense is number 2 in the league in the last 10. Sure. They're average. They're just average. That's all it is. Anaheim's average. So yeah, I will take Anaheim plus 2.5. Sure. Plus 2.5. No doubt. Show me you're worth 450. Usually when they're 450, they don't do well. I've noticed that this year. Dallas has been an example a couple times. Tampa was yesterday. I took them 1.5. They lost. So we will take that. Let's go to props, see if there's anything there for us. Now we have, McTavish has been balling out. Has he not? Look at that. 100% last 5, 90%. I took him. Yep. Yesterday he did good. Anybody else we might want to look at? Bouchard is 2.5 shots on goal. I don't like it. Leon's 2.5 shots on goal. Don't like it. Nurse 2.5 shots on goal. Don't like it. Terry points against Stewart. I don't like that either. I don't like assists. I'm looking at McTavish. This is the one I count. Yeah, dude has the volume. He keeps doing it until he doesn't. He's the new geeky. He's the new. Pick any of the 5 dudes I take for shots on goal. There's 5 I take every day. I almost want to start putting them in a parlay together. Just all them. Just the shot on goal dudes. The dudes. So let's go McTavish, which is also a cool last name. So over 1.5 shots on goal. We're going to take Anaheim plus 2.5 because that's just an autoplay anytime we get some kind of ridiculous spread like that. Like so. And so let's go on to that last game. Nashville, Vancouver. We can see it is Nashville 135 with a 5.5 total. We look over here at the goalies and we see Saros at 281, Kevin at 260. They're both above average. They're both pretty decent goalies. Cannot complain there. Offensively, 2-7 versus 3. Nashville's doing better offensively. They're 4-5-1. They're 4-3-3. Teams are about the same. There's nothing really setting these two teams apart from each other right now. So I would, if you look at the record, you'll be like, oh, well, Nashville's not as good. Nah, they're about the same. Nashville just started off really poorly. But yeah, so did Colorado too. And look what they're doing. Yeah, exactly. So let's go over here to the props, see what we got. Oh, we have this one for sure we can look at. 1.5 for Brady, not bad. 100% JT Miller assists. Huh, okay. Outside of that, 66. I don't like these 60s. I just don't like these at all. Not many choices. So we'll start with this. I mean, yeah, dude's been crushing on the points. If someone's going to score a point, it's probably going to be him for this team. Yeah, he's been doing great. Last 10, 1.4. Last 5, 1.4 again. This is against Vancouver. This is against Kevin, who's 2.6. And then that's pretty good. A lot of volume. I like this too. Man. And what about you? Miller assists. How are you doing on assists all year? Not bad. 0.9. I think I'm going to take that off. I want to take this one for sure because I love me some 1.5 shots on goal. So SKJEI over 1.5 shots on goal. And I think I want to go. How do you spell this dude's last name? I keep forgetting. Yeah. March is salt over 0.5 points. Yeah. There we go. We'll take him to get a point. Nashville's playing better. So, and they're shooting more. Look at their numbers. Like they're shooting way more now. They're at 29.2 versus Vancouver, who is just not wanting to shoot much at all. 22 a game. That means you've had games below 22. You had games in the teens. What are you doing? Shoot more. And Nashville's like, no problem. We do that. So yeah, I'll take them. I'll take the shot on goal. We'll take the point. I'm not going to take a side. I would lean Nashville, to be honest. I would lead a side. I don't have a money line because I have one money line. That's with Montreal against Chicago. Outside of that, that's all we have. So let's go to the actual schedule. Tomorrow, we have a bigger slate today. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 games tomorrow. Should be a fun day. And Sunday and Monday are back to shorter days, which is fine. Saturday's a busy day. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. If you want the plays typed out, go to the website that will pop up right here any second. And you can become an HQ member and get everything sent to you. And pretty soon, members are going to get access to all of the sheets that I use for every sport. I'm working on it. Hopefully it'll be done here soon. So I appreciate being here, and we will see you tomorrow for some Saturday NHL. Peace.